Good morning, good evening, or good night. Wherever in the world you are, hope you are doing well today, and welcome to your Forest transfer news part 2 on deadline day. As I said in video 1, we will bring you as many videos as needs be to keep you in the loop and up to date on the ins and outs, the comings and the goings at Nottingham Forest. And to add to that, we will be doing a live stream tonight at 9:30, so get your popcorn ready, get comfortable, join us as we see you guys into the 11 p.m. deadline. Coming up on today's episode, we will bring to you signing number 19 for the Reds. We will bring you a new offer made on a player who is likely to join today, as well as another defender who looks like he's going to cross the line, and another centre-back who's getting very close to Nottingham Forest. We'll bring you an Aouar update and many other things. If that's not enough to earn a like, I don't know what is, guys. So if you would be kind enough, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and put those notification bells on. You're going to need them today, with this being the final day of the transfer window. With that said, if you would like to support the channel and you want to help us push the beautiful name of Nottingham Forest across YouTube, you can always hit the join button and support us for 99p, and in exchange, you will get all those beautiful forest emojis. Alright guys, I ain't gonna build the suspense up anymore. Let's get into the video, and let's start by talking about signing number 19,704,021 for Nottingham Forest. Willy Bolly becomes the second player this transfer window to change that crappy gold shirt in for an upgrade of the Garibaldi Red, and he joins Forest for a fee of £2.2 million, regardless of what Sky Sports News are reporting. I think, as always, they're putting the add-ons on, which is £4.4 million in total. That will be a relegation clause as well as appearances, but the initial fee is about £2.2 million. Now, I've said what I needed to say on him in previous videos. We mentioned to you, was it yesterday, day before, the days are all merging, that this was a done deal, and indeed it has been announced this afternoon by Nottingham Forest. He'll bring height, he'll bring strength, and he'll bring Premier League experience. Is he what we completely need in the defence? I've said what, like I said, I've said what I've needed to say. Now we just back him, and I hope that the rest of you guys will share the same opinion. Is he the most sexy of signings? Not really. Are there defenders I want to see instead? Yes, LaCroix, Digne, Ndicka. Any of those will be absolutely fine for me if we could get links to them today. And I'm trying, guys, I'm trying to send waves towards the City ground and towards Steve Cooper to start pushing for the likes of LaCroix. Now, with that said, as Cooper would say, we can only talk about the ones we have, and the one we definitely do have right now is Willy Bolly. So welcome aboard, son. Hope you perform well. Let's see how you fit into the system. Let's see if you can help that defense out. Maybe not leak 20 shots on average nearly a game. But welcome aboard. Let's move on to more news that's coming in today. Josh Bowler is deal done for Nottingham Forest, and by deal done, as always, we mean the clubs have agreed a fee on him. I am under the understanding that the next step is that Blackpool have turned to him and really put it into his hands whether or not he wants to stay by the seaside resort or wants to travel down to join the greatest team in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest. So my guess is he probably will come. Does he become a starter? Hell no, in my opinion. He will give our squad a bit of depth. Again, not the most exciting or high up my Christmas list, so to speak, in terms of signings, but it's one that we've been linked to for months. If you guys remember, we were very close to getting him last January. Now, will he come? Will he bolster? For me, as I just said, the thing I see him doing really is replacing Mighton, who's gone out on loan to Sheffield Wednesday, as we told you guys a couple of days ago, and he will fit into that squad dynamics. We'll probably see him more in the cup than anything else. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some of you that are really excited by this one, because if you are, please let me know, because I'd be intrigued as to know why. But this one looks like it should get over the line before the 11 p.m. deadline. And don't forget as well, guys, we will be streaming tonight from 9:30. Get your popcorn ready, get your questions in, as we will be bringing you play-by-play what happens in the closing hours of it. But before we even get to that, so much more to talk about. Let's move on to the next couple of links. Okay, so we brought to you this morning about Bade coming to Nottingham Forest and Forest are hijacking him from Southampton. It is now looking very, very likely that this is going to happen and Forest will pick him up on a loan deal with an option to buy. Now, I've been researching loan deals and options to buys and obligation to buys and all this, and I've come up with answers left, right, and center. Here's my understanding of it so far. You are allowed to register 4 loan players, 2 active at any one time from the Premier League. My understanding is that you can have a further 2 from international quarters, shall we say, that you can add into the squad. So at the moment, we have Dean Henderson as a Premier League loanee, and we have Renan Lodi as an international one, or European, whatever you want to call it. So potentially there is still room for 1 more Premier League and 1 more international. And that 1 more international is looking more and more likely to be Bade. Now, my understanding is that the loan to buy option will become an obligation to buy if Forest avoid relegation this year. And it will be for a fee of around £12 million, which is about 14 to 15 million euros. I'm actually quite, with this one. I like him. He's the profile that I like. Young, strong, okay-ish pace, can do a good job. I played about 14 games, I think, last season for Rons, however you pronounce it. I saw a bit of him, not an exquisite amount of him, but I liked what I saw. What I do like is he works well in a back 3, which is obviously the system Coops wants to deploy and has always deployed, so he should be able to slot in. What will he bring to us? Potentially the potential, it's a cool sentence, of another Niakata in the making, maybe in a year or two's time. So let's see how he goes. But at the moment, this is your shortlist for today. There may be one left field one come through, hopefully Gakpo. But there's 1 more player that's likely to join Nottingham Forest, who, hint, hint, we brought to you earlier. So let's bring him up for those of you who may have missed it. So very quickly, Aouar, he has apparently had a bid offered to him from Nottingham Forest. And how much it is, I don't yet know. But that's the update on it. So 6'6", massive striker, good poacher in the box, 28 years old. I'm not going to lie, guys, these names aren't fully exciting me, but is it just because we've been so greedy over the summer that we're expecting a Neymar to be announced next? I don't know. I need to calm down and remember where we were 12 months ago, but my expectations have changed. Let me know down below if yours have as well. So he's coming in, but there's 1 more name I need to mention who is quite likely to sign today. It's not him. It's probably him. Sorry, that was cruel. I know that I feel bad now. Not bad enough that I'm going to edit it out. But let's talk about Aouar, then I'll come back to Hussam in a second. So Aouar, everything seems in place. There's probably going to be announced today as a backup right back for Nottingham Forest. I'm not against this one. I think he's a solid player as long as he doesn't do one of his usual red card / penalty / mistakes in and around the box. We should be okay with him. And he does provide good Prem experience. And overall, you could make a good case for him being a very good defender or right back. But he is going to come in. And to be honest, I don't mind these free transfers if they're going to bolster the squad and they're going to add experience. They come with no risk. So expect to see this shortly breaking on my Twitter feed, Wolverine8125. Let's get back to Aouar because I feel a little bad. And I'm going to make you lot feel a lot worse in a second. Okay, so Hussam Aouar, I've been told that it is unlikely he will leave Lyon this transfer window. And the likely scenario will be January, they will try again to offload him. But more likely than that is clubs will start talking to him in January for a free signing for next summer. This is not good news for Forest, because as soon as he becomes or available to speak to clubs, every man, dog, cat, whatever, are going to gain interest in him, because there is zero risk at that stage when you are buying, or signing, should I say, a player of this guy's quality on a free transfer. There's still, what do we have now? 8-9 hours left before the window closes, if not less. Forest have terms agreed. If they pick up the phone to Leon and just agree that fee, notch it up to 15 mil, we're done. If we are thinking of picking him up in January on a free or on a cheaper rate, I can tell you now it is less than likely to happen. So guys, get on my Twitter, retweet my tweet about Aouar, because Forest need to know that we do want him. That is, of course, if you do still want him. But I'm telling you, if you trust me, believe in me, then believe in Aouar, that there's a hell of a player in there who can really benefit our squad, especially, as I've said a billion times, with Jesse Lingard only here for a year, he would be the future. But that's where we are at the moment, guys. So a lot going on, a lot of new updates. I'll bring you another video later on if needs be, but keep an eye on my Twitter for your minute-by-minute updates. On top of that, as I said at the start, we will be doing a live stream around 9:30 tonight, and we will take you in to the 11 o'clock deadline. Let's hope my phone's going crazy. I'm getting messages after messages. I still have this feeling there's one more marquee sign-up to come in. Let me know who would be your marquee signing down below in the comments. Until the next video, or tonight at 9:30 for the live stream, thank you for watching. Before you shoot off and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, give the video a quick like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and come on, you Reds.